What is it like to live with an intellectual disability?
To live with an intellectual disability is having some differences in our level of skills in what we're good at and not good at. And some people judge us differently than others.
What are some common misconceptions about intellectual disability that you would want to correct?
Just because someone has an intellectual disability doesn't mean they aren't smart with like their finances or doing a job. They just have a different learning style.
What
And
do you think people believe about intellectual disability that is not true?
a person with an intellectual disability can't work. That is not true.
What do you wish people knew about living with an intellectual disability?
Living with an intellectual disability has its ups and downs, but we try to get through it.
Why is it important for people with disabilities to speak for themselves when it comes to their health and well-being?
It's important for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to speak for themselves because they are the ones who get impacted in how the doctor treats them, and they can't always rely on the caretaker or guardian to be there always because certain people come and go. And so they should try to learn to speak up at, to their level and even get better so then they can speak the truth of how they are feeling.
Have you ever felt ignored or not understood by a doctor?
No, I haven't. I know some friends of mine who have dealt with that though.
How did that impact their health care?
They didn't really feel like they wanted to go back to that doctor. And then their health got worse over time.
How has having individuals with disabilities be a part of the RRTC made this study better?
With having people with intellectual and developmental disabilities be included in the RRTC project, it's given us this different view coming straight from people with all different kinds of disabilities and different cultures.
Why is it important for individuals with disabilities to be research participants or sign up for studies?
It's important to have individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities be research participants because they are the ones that have real life experience dealing with doctors and they have a disability. The researchers don't have that experience because they are professionals. And so having people with intellectual and developmental disabilities sharing their stories becomes a very powerful thing and makes a big difference overall.
What do you like about research? Why do you think research is important?
I feel research is important because it is something to have so that whenever you're trying to educate on an issue or trying to change a policy, research is so powerful